What's up guys, Austin from Billetworkz here. Today I have a 2016 Jeep Wrangler JK. I'm going to show you how to install a manual shift knob and transfer case knob. This will be good for 2007 to 18 Wrangler JK. Now that we're inside the vehicle, I'm going to start with the shifter knob. We're going to go ahead and put it in second gear. That'll give me better leverage for pulling the shift knob off. I'm also going to put the e-brake down to give me more room and clearance to yank it off. So now these can be tough to remove, but what I like to do is I like to twist on the knob first before I yank on it. That just kind of loosens it up and kind of allows it to come off easier. So I'm just going to twist it back and forth. And you can see you can also pop off the lower clip. Now that it's loosened up a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and just yank on it. It's going to take a lot of muscle. You're going to see me struggle a bit to get it off. And what I like to do when I yank it off, I also kind of twist while I'm pulling, and that kind of allows this clip to pop over the groove here. So now that we have the stock knob off, I can go ahead and install the new shift knob. Here we're using our sphere shape in a black smoke with rainbow splash. You can see I already have the insert installed into the knob. So now that we have the knob off, I'll make sure to remove the plastic retainer on the bottom of the factory knob. Now you can see here I already have the insert and the set screws installed. If it's not already installed, you can just thread it into the shift knob, but I already installed mine here. So I'll just slide this over the shifter rod, and I'm going to align the engraving how I want it. For this case, I'm just going to replicate the factory engraving, that it was a little rotated clockwise towards the driver. So once I have it rotated how I want, I'm going to take our Allen wrench. I'm just going to snug up the set screws. You don't need to make them extremely tight at first. Just get them snug. Then once all four are snug, then we can go ahead and put some more torque on them. Now that we've finished installing the shift knob, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the transfer case knob, or also known as the four-wheel drive knob. So you can see here I already have it down into 4 low. This will give me the best angle to pull the knob off. For this knob, as well as the shift knob, I do like to make sure I pull towards me rather than pull up. That will just keep me from knocking myself out in the head. I can pull towards me and hit myself in the chest if anything. So I'm going to do the same thing as the shift knob. I'm going to twist it a little bit to loosen it up. And as I'm pulling hard, I'm also going to twist it back and forth as well. That'll help that clip pop over the groove on the factory shifter rod. So I'm going to go ahead and start trying to pull this off by twisting at it as well. You can see as I pulled off, the clip kind of loosened up. I was able to continue holding on to it, but sometimes it'll stay on the shifter rod. If it does, just go ahead and pull it off before you install your Billetworkz knob. So I'm going to go ahead and take our Billetworkz transfer case knob. This is our piston shape with a black smoke and rainbow splash. You can see I already have the insert installed into the knob with the set screws already in the insert as well. Now this does have a transfer case engraving, so I'm going to make sure I align that how I want it. I'm going to go ahead and slide this over, and then take my Allen wrench, and I'm going to snug up the set screws while also making sure the engraving is straight. And to start, I'm just going to snug these up. Not going to make them super tight yet. Now that I have all 4 snug, I'll go over each one. Now just like lug nuts, I do like to tighten these in opposite directions. It's not going to make a huge difference, but it just kind of aligns the insert better. Now that we have our Billetworkz shift knob and transfer case knob installed, head over to our website, billetworkz.com. If you've already purchased from us, take some pictures, send them over, and we'll share them on social media.